You said millionaire.
Ah,
So, millennial. Millennial. And then near the end, you did something that is kind of quite common that I hear a lot when you are doing a transition or you're trying to catch what you're saying. In English, we a lot of times say, I mean, the guy in the video said, you know. Sometimes we just say, I mean is a common one. Koreans sometimes say, it means. You said, it means. And it just sounds a little strange, you know. It means they're kind of explaining what you were just explaining what you said before. So I understand it means blah blah blah. But when you say that expression, it means, I would maybe just change it to I mean, and it sounds more natural. And then shortly after that, you said people who had bad experience, and I was just kind of vague. I didn't exactly understand what you meant by bad experience. Maybe if you're just a little more specific.
when you talk about communicate with friends,
Yeah.
we talk bad thing or, for example, fight with.
Okay, people who got in a fight with their friends. When you say bad experience, it sounds like at a hotel, or it just sounds like it just didn't fit right there. That's all. Maybe I would just be more specific. People who got in a fight with their friends or something like that, instead of just had a bad experience. A lot of times we say, I had a bad experience with that company or at that place or something like that. Jung-hee, you said factory farming should be decreased. Just change that to, you could say it should be outlawed or something like that, but you were saying to maybe cut down, or should be, if you're using decrease, you probably want to say the amount of factory farming should be decreased instead of just factory farming in general. As less as possible, I would say as little as possible. And then you said they play in person, not together. I think you just mean by themselves. In person is quite different. In person means I want to talk to you in person, not on the phone. Like that. Yes, those three. And then Ji-won, you said you can choose your mind. You could just simply say choose your mind. It doesn't work. You can choose. You can make up your mind. You can decide. Kind of just go with one of those. You said it's in the Jongno Samga station. It's near or at is okay. At is okay. Not in. It sounds like it's physically in there. And then you said, I heard it from the news. I heard on the news, or just I heard the news, or just I saw. I heard from David, not I heard from the news. It sounds like they're actually talking to you, or something like that. Soo-hyun, you said $400 per the online shopping. I think you meant per person. I think that was just a kind of small mistake. And then you said, I could not hear what you said. Second or third grade on this graph? Is that what you wanted to? Is that the word you used? Grade? Second or third? Second or third? You could say place, but second or third place sounds like it's an award or something. Second or third grade, I think, is the word you used. I would say to rank second or third, maybe put that in front of it, or to be first, or to be second or third, to rank or to be. And you said it's very surprised here. I would say I was surprised to hear. I was surprised to hear that they included this sculpture. I was surprised to hear. And lastly, you said, I prefer the salary than the playground workplace. I prefer the salary over the playground workplace works if you just change the word to then. If you want to say then, you need to use the word more. I prefer the salary more than. Or you can just change it to, a lot of times we say I choose or prefer over. And Last one, Tehi, you said, I could not hear you. The suppliers and the blah blah can
Demanders.
Demanders. The suppliers is fine.
Yeah.
Demanders is not okay. Customers, suppliers, and that is Airbnb. So the suppliers and the tourists, they're not always tourists. Suppliers and renters, possibly. You need to come up with another word other than
I just thought about the
demanders.
supply and demand, so...
Yeah. I know. But we never say demanders. Never. And then you said, I tried to do in Korea too. Airbnb. I tried to do in Korea too. I tried to use it in Korea. Use it is probably the easiest one. And then you said, also near the end, then makes people get some interest to the items. There's kind of three things there that are make people interested. Make is kind of force as a kind of strong to make someone interested, to help people become more interested in, more interested in, to gain some interest in instead of to. That was one of the things. Usually you're interested in something to get some interest. I would maybe change to become or gain instead of get. And also the word make, to make people interested. The make part is probably okay, but the other two parts, change the word get and change the word to. Any